My name is Robert Pryor. I'm Vice President of George Mitchell Builders Incorporated, and I am the general contractor. I believe you probably previously have seen me of the Urgent Care Center at 400 Mary Street in Calexico, of where the job stands at the present time. And we're starting here at the front west entrance. One of the things that Tony will show you in the video, to the left-hand side on the gate post there, you'll see a little black box. That black box is known as a Knox box. It was required in the punch list of the Calexico Fire Department. There's also one, the exact same, at the east gate entrance. The purpose of those is the key that opens that door is only available to the Calexico Fire Department. These are very common, but once there is a fire and a response, inside that box will be keys to open any doors they need to in the facility when we're completed. That was one of the items of the Calexico Fire Department's request for us to continue to work to obtain the occupancy permit. So as we move further, we'll start in the south building, which is the building that houses the CT scan room, which is predominantly the one outstanding room towards completion occupancy of the entire complex. So anyway, we'll stop for a second and move to inside the south building. Okay, so continuing on, we are now in the south building and the one room that lacks being 100% complete. Basically, the south building is, other than this, is probably at 95 to 98% complete. I believe you've seen most of the rooms, exam rooms, other rooms pertinent to the south building. In this room is the one that we are waiting for completion. And since the last time that you probably saw this room, a lot of the walls have been completed with the lead line drywall, and they've been taped and textured and are basically ready for paint. The part that you see that looks incomplete with the door jamb, window jamb, all of that are the jambs that have been ordered for quite some time. They've also been paid for. Those jambs are lead lined also. So we are waiting for a ship date, should be here shortly. Once those jambs arrive, we'll install immediately, and that will allow the drywall to be completed, and then subsequently we'll follow it up with the paint, the floor, and everything that it would take to get this ready for the installation of the doctor's CT scan equipment. So what you're looking at in this picture is a sheet of 5/8 lead line drywall. So if you're looking on this side, it is the drywall finished, and then on the back side, what you're looking at here is the lead sheet that's applied to that drywall before installation. That is the lead protection for to not allow radiation to move beyond that area. Okay, so what you're looking at is the two sheets of plywood are covering what will be exit doors to the east parking lot, and it will also give the CT scan equipment provider access width-wise to bring the CT scan machine in the building. So as soon as that jamb arrives, that'll come down. The drywall around it will get finished, as I said before. On that corner there, you're looking at plumbing. That wall right there gets cabinetry, a countertop, and a service sink. So what we're looking at, or what you're looking at currently in this video, is the window that will allow the CT scan operator to be in the control room and view the patient. That jamb, be it lead line, and what you're looking at here is lead, and then the window that'll go in this jamb also has lead lined. So the window, there's complete protection to the X-ray or CT scan technician. The room will have all of the controls to the CT scan. That room is totally, we would identify it as a control room. It will, as in any medical environment with CT scan, be it a hospital or an urgent care, will provide the protection that's necessary for the technician. Okay, so now we have entered the north building and we are in the waiting area of that. And as you can see, we have posted some temporary signage. The permanent signage has been ordered approximately 2 weeks ago. We're just waiting for delivery. That signage will include, it's a canyon reddish color, white letters. It is also required by law that it has Braille. So once they arrive, we can do this entire building install of those signs in probably 4 hours. So as soon as they arrive, we will be immediately installing those. I will request an inspection with the Calexico Building Department Inspector, Mr. Chuck Cortez, who has been working very well with us to try to progress this. I also have been working with Mr. Fernando Villa, who is the Calexico City Fire Department Fire Inspector. So they had joined me, created what we would know as a punch list that needs items that need to be accomplished. Those things, including the knock box, this permanent signage, all of these things on this north building should be completed just in the next few days. Then I will be able to get the occupancy, temporary occupancy for the clinic or the urgent care on the north building. And then that will allow it to open to the public and for the doctor to start to see patients here. I think that we provided recently a timeline for completion. I do believe that we are still on schedule to meet that timeline. So now we are on the north building, the X-ray room. And what you're looking at, this is basically complete, lacking the signage. What we have in place here was provided by the doctor is the X-ray equipment. It cannot be installed, permanently installed, without the occupancy permit. This has been on site for quite some time. And what Tony just showed you, I believe, is the control room for the X-ray machinery. And this window, observation window for the X-ray technician, it is also lead lined. So the doors here now that you're looking at to the control room and the entry door, those doors are the ones that took quite some time to be manufactured and sent. They do have the lead lining. There was a label on them that identified them as lead line to the building inspector. So technically, this just lacks the permanent signage, and we will be able to install that, and then this building should meet all of the punch list items required by the building and fire departments of the city of Calexico. So just to further expound on this north building, I will be able, I'm told by the city building department, that they can issue temporary occupancy for the north without the completion of the south building and the CT scan. So we could be just days away from being able to get this final inspection of the north and be able to provide an occupancy permit for the urgent care.